Hi Aries, welcome to lightsageintuitive, or welcome back if you're one of my returning subscribers. Thank you guys. I'm going to be doing I'm going to be doing a love reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to pull some cards for you and your energy here, your person's energy here, and for the connection between you down here. So let's take a look, Aries. What's going on? What's up in your love life? In your life, what messages does Spirit have for you? Confirmation, clarification, guidance. What does Spirit have for Aries, please? What do we need to see? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. What do we have, Aries? What do we have for Aries, please, Spirit? Death in reverse. So something is not ending. There could have been a scare, something that's been really difficult, but it is not ending. There's not an ending at this time. The High Priestess. I feel like this is led by intuition, or you're very aware of it intuitively. I also feel like there are a lot of things that are not being communicated about or said, held within, either from you or you are keeping some things to yourself. What's on your mind, consciously or subconsciously? Wow, is the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords. I really feel like with this, Aries, with this being what's on your mind, and these are crossing energies, so I feel like they're obstacles. The Five of Swords is about winning at all costs. It's about conflict, bickering, disagreements. With the Seven of Swords, which can be about theft, deceit, betrayal, can also be strategic planning. It can be thought going into how to be successful. But I don't know, something about this just makes me feel like there was something... Either there's something going on around you that I feel like you are aware of. You're aware of the deceit and the conflict. You're aware of the root of it, and it's not coming to an end, maybe because you're holding things back to yourself, or there's something that you are trying to do that you are keeping quiet about. And I feel like this could be to prevent this ending. Let's see. What is your recommended action or your advice? The Fool. To take a leap of faith. To jump off in faith and step forward. So let's see what's preventing this for you, Aries. What's preventing you from taking a leap of faith? What's holding you back? Or potential blocks to this. It's not necessarily, it's just a potential. Queen of Swords is the card of Libra. It doesn't have to be. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Queen of Swords is very... I just feel like, I could go ahead and tell you all about the Queen of Swords, but I feel like what this represents here is that I feel like this is definitely you. You're holding some stuff back. You're gathering information. I feel like you don't have enough information to make an informed choice yet. I feel like you're still kind of going over things, gathering information. I feel like you don't have all of the information or guidance yet intuitively. I feel like it's there, and you're just kind of trying to put the pieces together. The Queen of Swords gathers information. They're very logical, very practical. This is someone who takes a long time to make a decision, but it's because they don't jump until they have all of the information, or what they feel like is all of the information. When you get to that point, then I feel like you will take this leap of faith. Maybe this leap of faith will be to let something end and leap towards something else, or to actually bring forth the information to prevent this ending from happening. For your spiritual growth, what do we have for Aries for their spiritual growth, please? Or the spiritual lesson in this for them? Six of Cups. Reminiscing about the past connections, relationships. I feel like you could be looking at your past patterns and connections, those deep connections that you've had, your friendships, your familial relationships, your past loves. I feel like there's a lot of contemplation about looking back over the past, kind of trying to see it for what it is, not more than, not better than or worse than, but just to see it for what it is. Wow, with the Ten of Cups. Wow. And you know, you could also be, there could be someone from your past that you are connecting with or will be connecting with, someone that you have a lot of history with. And there is a potential for a Ten of Cups. That's absolutely beautiful for having it all, having your wishes and dreams fulfilled emotionally. Wow. Potential outcome is the Hierophant. This is about taking something to a higher level, the next level of commitment. It can very much be about marriage, or if you're dating, making it a committed monogamous relationship, or moving in together. But whatever the case is, your potential outcome is the Hierophant. So I do feel like this is something spiritual. I feel like you're just in a hard place right now. There's something that you're trying to figure out. When you're ready, you'll step forward, because this is what you're going towards. You're going towards a deep love. There's a lot of tenderness, a lot of history, and a lot of potential for emotional fulfillment. I feel like this is something that has been emotionally fulfilling for you, and something that I feel like there could be some difficulties right now, but something that does have the potential to be incredibly emotionally fulfilling for you. And you are going to level this up. It is going to move to a higher level of commitment. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. You're fighting for this. You're defensive about this. You're protecting it. That's why you're taking this time out to really get your answers before you step forward, because you don't want this to end. You're very protective of this. Let's take a look at your person and what's going on for them. What's going on for Aries person of interest in love? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Your person could be, they could either be, this could signify that they are holding on to this, they're holding it close to their chest because they don't want it to let it go, or holding on to something. This can also be someone who's holding back. They may not be communicating with you, kind of keeping to themselves right now. Let's see what else I have. Page of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like they're holding on to you, as well as they could be holding back in communication right now, but there is a desire to work together, to put in the effort to craft and build something that has the potential for long term, something that has value, and a recognition of what it is that you guys are working on building together. With this Page of Pentacles, this is a slow moving energy. They want to take this leap, begin this journey, and put in this work. Could be that this is what they're not communicating about yet, but they're definitely holding on to this, and they definitely want this with a very grounded, I mean, all pentacles here, earth, stable, determined, a very grounded energy that they're in as they're thinking about this. What's on their mind, consciously or subconsciously? The Six of Cups. They're thinking about the past, the emotion, the love, what it means to them. I do feel like it's a soulmate connection. I feel like you have at least one, maybe multiple past lives together. There's a recognition of the depth of this connection, and a feeling like there's something in your souls that is speaking to this that's beyond what you can logically explain with your mind. It's something you feel in your heart. I feel both of you feel this in your heart. Their recommended action is the Two of Swords. To go within, shut off the outside influences, and find their truth. And the Queen of Cups. I love it. Queen of Cups is a card of Cancer. Doesn't have to be. It's someone very emotional. I feel like it could be that they have to make a decision. There's some decision they have to make. It could be about this communication, opening up and communicating about what they feel, what they want. But definitely, and it could be that they're struggling with opening up themselves. This to me is saying, get out of your head and communicate about what you're feeling. The Two of Swords is air, it's logic, it's intellect, it's deep in thought. And Queen of Cups is someone who's very in touch with her emotions. She expresses them. She's nurturing and healing. It's just the message I'm getting with that is that their recommended action is to get out of their head, to make this decision, and to come forward in an emotional, open way. Potential blocks to this for them. Seven of Cups. This can be about decisions, having a lot of options or choices, but it's also confusion, fear that something might be an illusion. I think your person is trying to make sense of what it is that they're feeling, how strong this connection is, how spiritual they feel like it is, and trying to really make sense of that. I feel like they're afraid that this is just an illusion, a dream, something that they want, so they're telling themselves that it's true. I feel like they're going to find their way through this. They need to make a choice. They need to open their eyes, recognize, listen to their heart. I feel like there needs to be a balance between their heart and their head as they think about this and work their way through this. But they are going to do this. Like I said, there's this grounded, determined, stable pinnacle energy here. So I feel like this is going, they're working their way through this. It's just going to take some time for their spiritual growth. Oh my gosh, the Hierophant. All right, so this is a the Hierophant is a spiritual card. It's about spiritual evolution, growth on that path, leveling up anything. It's about a higher level within an institution, whether it's furthering your education within the walls of an institution, marriage in the eyes of the church or the law, just moving something up, leveling something up. This is part of their destiny. It's part of their spiritual path. And this is intended. I feel like this is a spiritual union, and there is definitely going to be a leveling up of this connection. With the Seven of Pentacles and Death. Seven of Pentacles is about discernment. It is about looking at what has been going on, what they've been putting their efforts into. I feel like this has to do with more of their life up to this point, kind of taking a moment to stand back and assess what they've fed into, what they've focused their energies on into growing, and discerning what needs to continue to be focused on or more focus needs to be put into, and releasing those things that are no longer part of their path. With this Death card, it's an end to this cycle. I really feel like it's like I feel like you, Aries, you don't want it to end. There's a part of you that feels like what's happening is going to bring an end to this connection. I do feel like intuitively there's a part of you deep down that knows that this is intended, but you're trying to figure it out. What can you do? How can I fix this? How can I make it better? But this is here. This is intended for you guys. I feel like you're fighting this ending. But I feel like you need to let go and give into this, because I feel what this ending is what is going to take this to the next level of commitment. I feel like this ending needs to happen. This ending to the way that things are currently is what I really feel like that's speaking about. And with this ending, this discernment, recognizing those things that have not been healthy within this connection, maybe lack of communication or expression, your person not opening up. These things need to end. There needs to be a death to these ways so that things can change, be transformed in order for this to move to a higher level. For the potential outcome, the potential outcome for this, for your person, is the Sun, healing. That is the happiest card in the deck. Oh my gosh. That's the happiest card in the deck. It brings healing, clarity, illumination. It's a big old fat yes from the universe. I feel like things are really going to look up. I do see this moving to a higher level. I really do. And I feel like it's blessed. It's ordained by the universe, by God, by however you want to refer to that. Overall energy for your person, the Four of Wands. This is a card about celebration, marriage, stability, leveling up. It's soulmate card. If you resonate with twin flames, then it's the 1111 or the twin flame card. But whatever the case is, what's on their mind is just moving with the Ten of Pentacles behind this. Wow. I love it. They believe that this has the potential to be very stable and secure. I feel like deep in their heart, They know that this is intended for them, and they're trying to work their way through to figure out how to open up to move this forward. I love this. All right, let's take a look at the energy between you, or the connection that you share. What's going on? What do we need to know about the connection between Aries and their person, please? Okay. All right, guys, at the heart of the matter, what is going on at the heart of the matter? What's the root of this? What is really going on between Aries and their person? It is the Page of Cups, and it did come out in reverse, so I feel like there's either maybe something happened, someone needs to apologize. Upright, the Page of Cups is an apology or a message of love. I feel like it's in reverse because there might have been something that happened that has kind of you guys both off in your own corners. There's not communication about this emotion. I just feel like I don't feel like this is huge. I just feel like there's kind of a pullback in emotion, and I see that with both of you. I mean, I feel like maybe you don't understand as much intuitively you do, but I feel like logically you're really trying to make sense of all of this, and it's something your person is going through. They pulled back because they've got to figure their way through this. They have to figure out how to connect and really trust what is being shown to them to use to balance their logic and their emotion in order to be able to express. Because, I mean, any way you slice it, the end result is a higher level of commitment. But let's get a card for you on your side, Aries. The universe in reverse, the world in reverse. It's not ending. A cycle is not ending. That's you know this. You know this cycle's not ending. I feel like yeah. Oops. I'm actually not going to take that off the floor, but your person had it came out, it was the Four of Cups, and it was in reverse, which I love to see that card in reverse because it means recognition of an opportunity and seizing the opportunity, not letting it become a missed opportunity. But for some reason it doesn't feel right to take that one off the floor today. So, wow, oh wow, King of Cups. They're finding it. They are finding your person's very emotionally mature. I feel like your person feels things very, very deeply. I feel like they could have some things from their past that they're working through, which have them kind of holding back on the expression of this emotion, and that could be why there's all this concern about an ending for you. But I don't feel at all that that's what's happening. I feel like your person is doing some deep emotional work and healing, trying to find a way to overcome their fears and doubts to express this. But there is a lot of love that your person has for you, Aries. A lot. Influencing factors. Ooh. Wow, the 10 of Cups and the Page of Wands. So there's so much love. I think you guys both recognize how much love is here, how much potential there is for emotional fulfillment. I feel like there is already so much emotional fulfillment here. This Page of Wands, I feel like that's you. That's your desire to move forward. You want to make this happen. You want this to happen right now. You're charged up, fired up. You're passionate about this. You don't want this to end. This is your 10 of Cups. Your person recognizes that this is the 10 of Cups too. It is coming in for you, Aries. It is. Be patient. Oh my God, I know that is not an Aries trait. I have an Aries moon. I get it. But it's coming. This emotional fulfillment is coming. This higher level of commitment, this recognition of this soul bond that you guys share with you both having these 6 of Cups. You guys recognize your connection. There's no denying it, and the love is there, and there's no denying that. It's just something your person's having to work through, and it is affecting you. It's got you up in your head because they're not communicating about what it is that they're going through, but trust, Aries. They're working through this in order to connect with you on a deeper level. Potential outcome. Father of Wind in reverse. This is the King of Swords. I don't like to see that card in reverse. King of Swords upright is very fair, very logical. King of Swords in reverse is someone who's kind of being petty, a little bit passive aggressive. Let's see, is that you or your person, Aries? And let's see what after that. The Devil. Okay. Let me get another card, and I might get some clarification on this because I don't want to leave this like this. The feeling that I got when that card came out in the reverse, because you're the one that has all this air over here, Aries. I feel like you want this. I feel like you're so passionate about this, and you're, I don't know what, I feel like you're afraid. You don't know what your person's going through because they're not communicating with you, and you have like had it, and you've decided you're going to push the wheel. With this Devil, this is toxicity. This is feeling trapped, tied, and bound to something. It's like you feel chained to this cycle that you guys have been in, and you want to end this cycle. You don't want to repeat the same cycle over and over again. And so I feel like maybe you come charging in from a place of anger, kind of head over heart, with a desire to end this toxicity. But I feel like taking that action, is going to perpetuate this cycle that you have been in. Let me get one more card, or we'll take two. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Yeah, I mean, that's just another Devil card. This is the minor arcana version of the Devil card. And the Six of Swords. So, all right. This is about moving away from difficulties, leaving conflict in the past. Aries, I feel like trust your intuition. Trust what you know in your heart. Trust what you feel for this person, and please know that they are working through this. They are coming around. And maybe this is exactly how this has to happen. Maybe you have to come in all pissed off and bent out of shape and kind of fire and smoke, and with a desire to communicate about this cycle and this toxicity, because you're really, 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 with these two cards here together, it's really feeling trapped, tied, and bound to this situation, to this cycle of toxicity. But there's this desire to move away from this, to find healing, to leave this difficulty in the past. Maybe that needs to happen. Maybe that's what you're fighting. Maybe you don't want to come in that way because that's kind of the mode of operation where that they're used to, and you don't want to do that. But maybe that's what you need to do. It's kind of what I'm getting, because it's such a beautiful reading. Can you tell me more about this potential outcome for Aries and their person, please? The Fool, take a leap, and the Five of Wands. All right, one more card. Five of Wands, take a leap of faith. Five of Wands is about conflict. It's about all the little things that have to be dealt with. It is about people who are supposed to be working together to accomplish a goal, and everybody's seeing it from their own perspective. Everyone has their own agenda, and there's bickering and fighting about that. This card speaks about needing to stand back and look at it from other people's perspectives to see if you can't find a way that you can achieve a common mode of working together to accomplish the goal. One more, please. Ace of Cups. Because there's love. There's so much love. And there's a new beginning. Take a leap of faith. Find a way to work together. Try to see it from their side. Have them try to see it from your side. I feel like, with the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. All right, Aries, trust your intuition. Figure your way through this. Maybe, not even maybe. I feel like this is exactly what needs to happen. When you get this truth, when you come to this understanding, you need to take this leap of faith. I feel like you don't want this cycle to end, but I almost feel like you're going to have to come in and let your person know that you feel like this is a toxic situation with the way that it is, and that there needs to be a release of these toxic patterns, moving towards more calmer waters, and finding a way to build this bridge together to have this emotional new beginning, because it's exactly what both of you want. But there needs to be a shift. There really needs to be a shift and a release of this. And this toxic pattern, I feel like, could even be, I see they're holding back, High Priestess holds back. There needs to be a flow of communication. I feel like this toxicity is the lack of communication about this. Make your move. Trust your intuition, Aries. you have beautiful potential here if you can release this. All right. This is what I have for you guys. I hope that this resonated for you, and if so, I hope it helped. If you could please hit the thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Those things help get the video out there, and they help my channel grow, and they're free for you, and I depend on you guys for that, so I would really appreciate your help. But otherwise, thank you so much for being here. I love spending this time with you guys, and I hope I see you again. Until next time, love and light.